We're gonna get right ahead and we're gonna start off the hour. I think it's appropriate to start off with something you need. Well, leave it to Cuisinart again to bring us this incredible collection of ceramic knives. So these are quality stainless steel ceramic coated knives. I will tell you what, I have them at home. I swear by them. I've given them as gifts as well. You have two different choices here. We have them available for you in that beautiful rainbow. I love the rainbow set. And with the set, as you're looking at it, you are getting, with their guards, as you can see, you're also going to get an 8-inch chef knife, an 8-inch slicer. You're then going to get the 7-inch Santoku. You get the 5-inch serrated, the 3.5-inch paring blade, paring knife. They all come with the blade guard, and check it out. Yes, you're even getting the scissors to go right along with it, the kitchen shears. You have the rainbow. We also have the glitter metallics. We have all of them today at a price of $19.95. So let me just tell you what, we have Miss Stephanie Roberts with us today, and she is over in the kitchen. She's gonna get started and show us how amazing these are. And Stephanie, first of all, you gotta love the name Cuisinart, don't you?
Absolutely, yes. These are not just great knives. These are great knives from Cuisinart, which means you are getting high quality and, by the way, for $20, a lifetime guarantee. So this is the Santoku knife, and it makes just easy work of everything I'm gonna do in the kitchen. Do you see how it's just gliding through the food? That's what you want with a knife. A sharp knife is a safe knife, and what makes these knives special is that they are stainless steel and then ceramic coated. And you can tell the difference because look, I'm not having to work to get through my food, it's just gliding. And that is what keeps me safe in the kitchen. I like the fact that there is every size that I'm ever going to need for anything. Now personally, I use my Santoku knife for pretty much everything. It's just very comfortable in my hand, but maybe you like to use a paring knife. Maybe that's something that works better for you. Again, that same stainless ceramic coated so that no matter what I'm cutting, it glides right through it, making quick work of all of my kitchen chores. Now, do you see this cool little sheen as I'm working? It's called Rainbow Iridescent. So it looks just like a basic knife, but then it catches the light and it's got a fun little shimmer, and that is on all the different sizes. So I absolutely love that. I love that it comes with shears as well for my herbs, for my green onions, and of course, all the guards, which means when I'm not using the knives, you don't have to worry about a butcher block. If you don't want it sitting on your counter, you can just slide these right into your drawer with the cover on them. Well, hello. Come work with me. We are having fun.
So nice to see you. Yes.
Good to see you. Did you see the little glitter on this? So one is called Rainbow Iridescent, and this one is called Glitter Metallic. It is subtle. It's just got a little bit of a sparkle on it, but just enough to make it fun.
Love it.
I gotta tell you, Bobby, I'm using the serrated one. Maybe we'll make some lemon wheels for our afternoon cocktails.
Glides right through.
It's so easy. And listen, this is what you want. You want it to grab onto the food and go right through it. Because what you don't want is to have to work, right? Because when you work is when you slip, and when you slip is when you cut yourself.
Exactly.
This is one of the toughest things that you can do in the kitchen.
Can it do it?
Don't be nervous. So this is the chef's knife, right? I've got 8-inch chef and slicers. Look at that. Right through it. I mean, so fast. And this is how I feel safe. I have been scared of cutting pineapples for years, but look at this. No fear, because the knife glides through the food. It's not slipping. It's not making me nervous. This is the kind of knife that you want to work with in the kitchen. So think about the knives you have now. If you're like me, I have a knife set that is from my wedding 26 years ago.
Most of us have,
yes,
right?
that is what most of us have.
It's time to upgrade.
How much would it cost to sharpen those knives, and do you? Guess what? You can get an entire new knife set for less than the cost that it's going to sharpen the knives you have. And it's not just any knife set, it's Cuisinart. It is a lifetime guarantee on these knives.
Think about that.
With the name that you know and trust.
And by the way, these are brand new. So this is the first airing, and I'm gonna jump right over here again because we have both of the choices. The rainbow, though, is way, way out out in the lead. And it's a kind of a gift, and we said, number one, that you need, but you also can give to absolutely everybody, right? We all, like you said, we all need great knives, Stephanie. We have them, we got them, we were married, and then, you know, you don't want to spend the money on them. But here's the point. You don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars a knife to get that kind of performance.
No, you certainly don't. I mean, look at this. This is the chef's knife. I'm sorry, this is the slicer. I just de-skinned a piece of salmon perfectly. Wow. Endless easy. And you know what? Listen, food prices are high right now, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying, yeah, that goes without saying. So what I'm trying to do is I'm buying more larger items at big box stores. You can get a whole plank of salmon at so much less per pound, but you do have to cut it and you do have to skin it, but you'll save money and you won't be scared of doing these things if you have the right tools. So a paring knife with an apple, again, quick work. This is something we all do day in and day out, but does your knife perform like this? It can.
And even more over the holidays, right? We have Thanksgiving coming, all the food prep you're gonna be doing, Thanksgiving, I mean, Christmas, everything, all of it, right? So you're spending more time in the kitchen. And by the way, it is one of the most frustrating things. When you, and a lot of times, it makes us not wanna cook or not wanna prepare food because we don't wanna do all the prep. The knives aren't any good, or you try to slice the tomato and the seeds are spewing out everywhere, right? Because it's not sharp enough to glide through it. Look at how these are gliding through everything. And lifetime warranty. Those words cannot be said enough. Because you're getting knives, a whole set, a 12-piece set with a lifetime warranty, and you're paying $6.60 on any credit card without any interest whatsoever.
Look at this. Doesn't get a lot harder than a sweet potato.
Yeah, those root vegetables,
look at that. Hard. I am terrified of sweet potatoes, acorn squash, butternut squash. No problem for this knife. It is literally gliding through the hardest foods that we could come up with.
Exactly.
I mean, I love it. I feel so confident. I mean, listen, I'm no expert, and we're right down here by the fingers.
Right by the nail.
We're right by the fingers there, but I have confidence because this glides, it doesn't slip, and again, look at what you're getting. That is a stainless steel knife with a ceramic coating. It's got a cool little sheen to it, but listen, they look great. I'll be honest, I care a lot more about how they perform. You know, we are doing skills that can be dangerous if not done correctly. So you've got to have the tools.
Too, when you think about, like, so many people on our list, you just don't know what to get for them. You don't know what size they are. You don't want to spend a lot of money. This, oh my gosh, for $19.95, we can guarantee you anybody that you give this to will love it. And okay, I love that you're doing a tomato, because that's always, to me, the best way to see the performance of a knife.
Exactly, because you don't want to saw through a tomato, but tomatoes have just thick enough skin that they can be pretty tricky. Again, I'm using the Sudoku. It's really what knife you use for what job depends on your hands, depends on what's comfortable in your hand. I like having a little length at the end of my knife, so I tend to use longer knives, but you can use a paring knife, you can use whatever you want. Here's the other thing you will notice about this knife. Look at how balanced it is.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I have very small hands, and if a knife tilts too much forward, you end up putting a lot of strain on your wrist.
Good point.
If it tilts too far back, you end up pulling your hand closer into the blade. This is what we call a balanced knife. There's just enough give in the handle that it's comfortable for you, and then you can use it however you see fit.
Love it. Okay, let me just show you quickly again what you're getting. This is brand new for our Sunday gift list. These are the fabulous rainbow collection up here, and you can see the guards that come with every one, even for the shears. Down here are the glitters, and every single one of them color coded, which I love as well. But the fact that no one has seen these, we have sold historically of different sets of these over the years, like hundreds of thousands of these knives. They are honestly the most requested. And you know, you got to go for that lifetime warranty as well that you get with a set at $19.95. You expect that when you're paying maybe $200 for a knife.
Exactly.
But not this.
Nope. You're not going to be able to sharpen the ones you have or your friends have for the price of a whole new set.
I love it.
Makes life so much better.
Good to see you. Stephanie, good to see you too. All right, 809-703 is your number. And coming up, oh my gosh, I had the pleasure yesterday of launching